The All India Bar Association seeks a pan-India ban on PFI. The bar body also seeks to set up special courts to prosecute PFI members. This is the latest news that we're getting in light of those nationwide raids that were taking place on PFI. We're joined by my colleague Ananya Bhatnagar with more details. Ananya, what is the significance of this bar body, which is All India Bar Association? And also, can you tell us about their call for action?
Well, yes, the All India Bar Association, headed by Dr. Adish Agrawala, is one of those bar bodies in the national capital, in fact, in the country, who is working for the welfare of the lawyers for a very long time, and in fact, keeps holding a lot of events for the benefits of the lawyers. But then, what is very, very important to note at this point of time is that the bar body has now come out with in fact, a letter addressed to various ministries that the NIA should, in fact, swing more into action, and not only in while making these arrests, but also in the court of law, that special courts shall be set up in order to prosecute these PFI members. And this organization, first of all, should be banned completely, overseeing their indulgence into activities of terror crimes, and in fact their indulgence into terror funding itself. So technically asking that there should be a blanket ban on the Popular Front of India, overseeing what has happened in the recent past and the raids that have been conducted so far by not only the National Investigation Agency, but also the Enforcement Directorate and other enforcement agencies in the country. Shilpa.
Well, they're also urging, Ananya, that the NIA should gather all relevant information quickly and lay the charge sheet down without delay. They've asked more such arrests should be made without fail, so all terrorist possibilities could be ruled out. They've called upon the Union Home Ministry to do the following expeditiously. What are we hearing from the Home Ministry or government sources? Have they reacted to this yet?
Well, no, the letter has just reached the ministries. It has been received by the secretariats of all of these ministries, but then so far, no such kind of a response has been given out to this letter, because it was written yesterday night itself and was sent, in fact, in the morning. So we'll have to wait and watch as to how the ministries actually respond to it. But what we can see so far at this point of time is that already the agencies are on full alert and full swing. We saw how NIA, ED, and the state agencies did a nationwide pan-India raids, and in fact arrested a total of 114 people so far into this particular case with regards to the role of PFI and the alleged terror funding that is taking place in the Popular Front of India and its smaller wings like the Campus Front of India. So we can see that the agencies are already on a full swing. It was soon after the Home Minister discussed it in a meeting that these raids were conducted, and in fact a massive blow on the Popular Front of India has emerged out into this particular case. Shilpa.
Well, yes, the biggest blow on the PFI, and now that is being accelerated by calls for bans by bodies such as this one. Ananya, have any prominent lawyers, perhaps affiliated to this body or otherwise, also commented on the raids that have taken place on the PFI and the aftermath of it?
Well, at this point of time, no lawyers have actually commented on this particular development that has taken place into this regard, though the AIBA and Mr. Adish Agrawala has written this letter that we have accessed for our viewers, which completely seeks a ban on the Popular Front of India. But so far, from the other bar bodies like the BCD, the BCI, that is the Bar Council of India, we haven't seen any such kind of a letter or some kind of a demand or any kind of a reaction on the raids that have been conducted on the Popular Front of India so far. But we might expect it sooner or later. These reactions would come in from the bar bodies also, because remember that they are connected to the courts mostly, and in fact all of these cases would ultimately reach the court, where the trial would continue, and it would be seen as to whether or not the PFI's role is a significant one or not. Shilpa.